Just the word interview can cause our hearts to beat faster and our palms to get sweaty. But don't let your anxiety dictate how the interview will go. By preparing and practicing the do's and don'ts of interviewing, you will become more confident and comfortable in your next interview. Through the information presented in this video, you will gain the knowledge and tools you need to minimize your interviewing mistakes that are preventing you from getting the job. Everyone wants to put their best foot forward when applying for a job. But no matter how experienced and talented you are, no matter how much you think you'd be the perfect fit for a particular job, there are some basic things to avoid early in the interview process which could end your chances of even getting an interview for the job you want. Remember, the interview process actually begins well before the actual interview.
Let's look at Angie Nielsen's Facebook page. I can't believe she posted that photo for everyone to see.
If you've got a profile on a social networking site such as Facebook or Twitter, be prepared for potential employers to view it.
That is not what I'm looking for.
Keep your social media profiles professional. Don't post pictures that damage your credibility. Don't reveal embarrassing details on your message boards. Don't be negative. Negative comments will always rub someone the wrong way. And don't think you're protected. It is legal for a potential employer to view your social media profiles. Your mobile phone can be your friend or your foe. It's great for storing numbers. You can take it with you so you won't miss an employer calling, and you have voicemail. However, your ringtone, ringback can be offensive or off-putting.
Take this job and
I love that song too, when I was 17.
And when you answer the phone being overly casual, the employer gets the wrong impression about you.
Hello?
Hi, this is Paula Williams. I'm with Acme Corporation. I was calling.
Aha, gotcha. Leave a message.
Once you get past the pre-screening process, you will be invited to come in for a face-to-face interview with the hiring authority. Interviews usually last 60 minutes. These 60 minutes are the most important part of your entire job-seeking process. Most interviews, no matter what the industry, are designed to assess if you have the necessary knowledge, skills, abilities, and personality for the job you are applying for. Here are some tips for the do's and don'ts of interviewing. Remember, when managers have two equally qualified applicants, the determining factor is the applicant's soft skills presented during an interview.
Did you find us okay?
No, your directions were terrible. Thank goodness I have GPS.
Oh, well, I'm sorry about that. Are you ready to get started?
Yes, you made me wait forever.
Well, what position are you applying for?
The computer specialist position.
Please tell me about yourself.
Well, I grew up in Huron, but every summer we used to go out to our cabin in the hills. After high school, I went to the University of South Dakota, where I met my husband. We have 2 kids, one's 5, the other one's 8. And I enjoy hunting, fishing, boating. There was this one time out at the lake, our boat capsized, and we found out our little 5-year-old didn't know how to swim. I'm a Gemini, but my personality resembles more of a Cancer.
Do you consider yourself to be a team player?
I consider myself more of a team leader. I'm much better at delegating.
What experience do you have in this field?
I have my resume, it's all on there.
Okay. Did you have any questions for me?
No, I think I know everything I need to know.
Well, thank you for coming in.
Always greet a potential employer with a firm handshake, and although you may have lived a fascinating life, the hiring manager wants to know about your professional accomplishments and how those accomplishments have provided you with the knowledge, skills, and abilities for their open position. Never be negative. If you have to wait, you can grumble under your breath, but when you enter the room for your interview, make sure you're smiling and are appreciative. Always be prepared to ask questions. You may consider asking, what is it you like most about working here? Will there be opportunities for advancement? Do you offer classes for professional development? Can you describe a typical day in this position? What are the traits and skills of the most successful people within your organization?
Hi.
Hi.
Come on in and have a seat.
Thank you. Are you okay? You sound like you're getting a cold.
No. Actually, I think it's your perfume.
Oh.
Well, let's get started. Tell me, why are you applying for the receptionist job?
Well, I'm great with working with people. My customer service skills are outstanding, and my services have even won a few awards.
Well, that sounds great. If you had to deal with an annoyed customer, what would you do?
Well, I would ask them specifically what the problem was and what kind of solution they were looking for. I would remain calm, and I'd give them recognition.
Do you have any technical skills?
Well, I've taken some computer courses at a local college. I can work with Microsoft Word and Excel and PowerPoint, and I know how to use a multi-line phone system.
Okay. Well, thanks for coming in.
Yeah, thanks.
When you're dressing for a job interview, image really is everything. During an interview, you'll be judged on how you look and what you say. The image you present to a potential employer is the first thing they're going to notice about you. Remember, even if you have all the right answers, if you don't look the part, you won't get hired. You only get one chance to make a good first impression. Make it by looking professional. Don't wear jeans, t-shirts, or sneakers. Don't chew gum. Chewing gum during an interview is unprofessional, incredibly distracting, and annoying. If you're chewing loudly, smacking your gum, and blowing bubbles, that's all the interviewer will be able to focus on. If you need to freshen your breath, have a mint or use mouthwash before the interview. The tricky thing about wearing cologne or perfume is you don't know how strong your scent may be to other people. So always err on the side of less. Instead of using heavily concentrated perfume, cologne, or aftershave, use a soft-scented lotion or body spray. 1 or 2 days prior to the interview, dose yourself with the typical amount of scent you use and ask a family member or close friend to tell you how strong it is.
Hi. Thanks for coming in.
Hello.
Are you going to a wedding?
No, why do you ask?
Well, I'm a little bit confused. I thought you were applying for the custodial position. Why are you wearing a tux? And who is this?
I was told I needed to dress better than the interviewers, so I borrowed this from my dad. And this is my brother.
Well, you're both here. Can you tell me about your background and how it relates to the custodial position?
I left my last job a month ago.
Wasn't it 2 months ago?
Yes, 2 months ago. I quit because my boss was an idiot.
Such an idiot.
She was always sticking me with the hard work and then slacking off. Oh, I hate lazy people. She was lazy. I don't know how she got her job.
What type of equipment did you use in your last job?
Well, I maintained boilers and used floor buffers.
Remember that time you lost control of that buffer and it went through the window?
Yeah, that was great.
You were so wasted.
I was not.
You
I
drank
only had
half
two,
the cake.
I had 2 beers.
can you tell
I
me
was
what-
in complete control.
You were wasted.
You
Can you tell
embellish
me
your
how
story
many-
all the time.
Can you
Just
say
hold on a second, please.
What?
Excuse me?
Just,
What did you say to me? I think you should leave.
but my interview isn't over yet.
No, it is. Get out.
Let's go.
Could I get an application?
No.
Managers want to see how you handle interviews on your own. It's never appropriate to bring another person with you. Always treat the manager as if they are already your boss, with respect. The fastest way to talk yourself out of a new job is to say negative things. If you talk badly about your last boss, the interviewer
out.
will assume you would similarly trash her.
Hi. Come on in and have a seat.
My transmission?
Hi. How are you doing?
Just a minute. Really? How much is that going to cost me? Are you kidding me? Look, I'll talk to you later. I'm fine. How are you?
Fine, thank you. So you're interested in the manager position?
Yes, I'm really excited about the work you do here. I think my experience and skills are what you're looking for.
Oh, great. What are you most excited about?
Well, it seems nice. You're doing a great job. Honestly, I hear you pay the big bucks, and I want on board.
Well, tell me, what is your experience with managing a multifaceted company like ours?
Well, when I was in high school, I was the assistant manager for a local bicycle shop. Cyclepath, get it?
Well, your resume states that you were the manager at our main competitor. When was that?
Let me see that. I should not have let my sister do my resume for me.
Well, what is your greatest strength and why? And what is your greatest weakness and why?
I feel my time management and prioritization skills are top-notch, but my greatest strength is my ability to handle multiple projects and deadlines. Oh, and my weaknesses? I don't have any.
All right, well, I think I've gotten all the information that I need from you. Thanks for coming in.
No problem. So when do I start?
Well, it will take a few days before I make my final decision.
Don't wear your Bluetooth headphone. All of your attention should be focused on the interview. Never bring your phone into an interview with you. Even if you have it on vibrate, it can still be a distraction. Power it down or leave it in your car. Get plenty of sleep the night before. Yawning will make you appear bored or uninterested in the position. When you are asked what your greatest weakness is, have an example of one you have overcome, but nothing the job requires. Write the resume yourself and never lie or exaggerate your experience. Hiring managers do conduct reference checks, and getting caught will automatically disqualify you.
Hi, thanks for coming in.
Thank you.
Have a seat.
Great.
So, you are interested in the welding position.
Yes, I have over 7 years of experience with a variety of metals like steels, stainless, and aluminum, and I'm also certified in TIG, MIG, and arc welding.
What do you know about our company?
Well, you're a leader in the industry in the manufacturing of high-quality motorcycles. 2 brothers started the company as teenagers, and it's grown into what it is today.
It sounds like you're passionate about our company. Those were all of the questions that I had for you. Do you have any for me?
Yes, I'm looking for the opportunity for advancement. I'd like to be a supervisor in the future. Is that a possibility? And also, I'm looking for job security. Can your company offer that?
Oh, there are many opportunities for advancement with our company. With gas prices rising and the fuel efficiency of our bikes, we're expecting sales to increase 3-fold, along with our plans to expand.
That sounds fantastic. I think I can be a really great asset to your company, and I would like the opportunity to show you what I can do.
Usually, I don't make my decision this quickly, but after reviewing your resume, talking to references, and meeting you, I'm very impressed. I'd like to offer you the job.
That sounds great. Thank you.
Welcome.
Job applicant 5 started off with a good handshake. Not too hard, but not floppy like a fish. He maintained eye contact throughout the interview. His body language revealed the confidence he has in his skills and abilities. He was wearing the proper attire for the position he was applying for. And he had researched the company before the interview, showing his passion for the company's products. He provided concise answers and asked relevant questions about the company and the position. The manager didn't have to guess if the applicant wanted the job. He clearly stated his interest in the position. No matter how good you look on paper, everything you do before and during your interview is noted and taken into account in the hiring decision. An interview is hard to get, and any one of them could be the one that gets you the job. Researching the company, checking your appearance, having a positive attitude, being prepared to ask and answer questions, and communicating why you're the best person for the job are the keys to successful interviewing.